Hello guys, how are you? It's Arthi. I hope you guys are doing really well today. So I'm doing great here, except my nose is very stuffy because the allergies are still attacking me, but that's okay. I should be fine. I'll hold up for the rest of the day. So the topic of today's video is going to be about how to get started in minimalism. And so I was thinking about this video for the last few days, and I was kind of racking my brain thinking, well, what can I tell you guys, or what tips can I share with you to help you get started? So I thought, well, everyone kind of has their own path into minimalism. And so I figured the best way to probably go about this video is to just share with you the process that I went through, and maybe you can apply some of the stuff to yourself if you're already, in it, or if you're thinking about becoming a minimalist. So let me just start with, okay, so I guess I'll tell you what I did first. So the first thing when I decided to become a minimalist was I decided that I was going to downsize. I knew that I just had way too much stuff and junk sitting in the house, so I knew that I was going to donate a lot of stuff. So the first thing I did was that I started in my bedroom. And I would strongly suggest that you do that. I would not go on, on an attack and just rip apart the whole house, because that's another mistake I made in the beginning. I just got really gung-ho and I started, ripping stuff out of the closets, the drawers, and then I was throwing out office papers, and it was just way too much all at once. And after like the second day, I started losing steam, and I realized, this is not going to work. So I thought, okay, well, let me just go to the bedroom first. I'll start with a closet, and then I'll just move out from there. So what I would recommend is first start with your clothes or extra pairs of shoes that you have. Go to the closet, start taking your items out, and it's going to have to be a very conscious process, because, oftentimes we don't really think much, I guess, about the clothes and the possessions that we have. We just kind of have the stuff we have. But when you take things out of your closet, look at each item that you have and really think, is this something that I need to keep? Am I going to be using this on a daily or weekly basis? Or even if it's something you use regularly on a monthly basis, then, then it's probably worth keeping. So go ahead and keep it. And so then if you have duplicates, definitely, get rid of those. And then, with other things like shoes, really think about how many pairs of shoes you really need. I mean, can you get by with one pair of shoes for each season, or maybe two at the most? So, do that. And then once you go through that and you start separating things and deciding, okay, what's going to get donated, what am I going to keep, then you can start making a pile, and then, make your haul to the donation store, to Goodwill or wherever, or drop-off box, wherever you're going to go. One thing that I'll tell you, though, is, what happened to me when I was going through actually a lot of my clothes. I kind of had to, even though I knew I wanted to get rid of the stuff, I just kind of kept stopping myself as I was going through the process, because I kept thinking, what, no, let me keep that skirt, because I know I can do something with that. Or what if I have a job interview for a new job in the next year and a half or something, I'll wear that skirt. Things like that, kind of overvaluing items that you have that you may not even use, but in the moment you just want to keep it because you feel like, if you get rid of it, you don't want to be left with nothing. But really you have to think that if you aren't using something right now, and if you haven't used it in a long time, you're probably not going to use it again. So, that's something to keep in mind when you do that. And so now, once you get your bedroom done, you can expand to other areas of your house, but just start with your bedroom first so you can give yourself time to go through an adjustment period, because it's going to be tough in the beginning. You might feel scared, you might feel a little empty because you don't have as much stuff. When you open up the closet, half of it is empty. So, you have to just kind of take the process slowly. And I think especially when we live here in a Western culture, it's difficult because Western society sometimes teaches us that we show people who we are by the number of possessions that we have. And if we don't have a lot of things, then we really have nothing to show for. And so that's something that you also have to kind of come to terms with. But it'll get easier as time goes on. So just start with the bedroom. you know, and then just work your way to whatever else you want to. And after that, you could probably do your office if you think that that's the next place you want to go to try to, you know, maybe get control of your finances a little bit, or, you know, tackle the money. That's usually the second best thing that I would suggest. And so I guess that's what I wanted to tell you in this video. You know, I didn't want to go into minimalism and, you know, downsizing and all that stuff way too much, because it's, you know, it's such a process, and you have to take baby steps when you first become a minimalist. It's not like, you know, you can just go cold turkey and okay, and here I am, now I'm done, so I'll just be this way for the rest of my life. You know, you don't want to be sitting in your bedroom staring at white walls and thinking, oh my goodness, you know, why did I give away that thing when I should have kept it? So just I guess that's probably the gist of what this video is. You know, I didn't want to throw too much at you guys, you know, so if you're gonna get started, just, you know, just go into your bedroom and start there first, and then I'll be back with more videos. I'll go into this topic a little bit deeper, and I also have a book that I'm going to share with you actually in the next video. I went somewhere in the city last year, and so I'll talk about that a little bit. But so I guess that's about it. So I hope, you know, hope you can use some of the stuff that I told you, and if you like the video, please, you know, subscribe and leave your comments. If you have any questions, then go ahead and ask me, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye.